Previously on DrakeParagon.
It's Canada Day.
You love sleep more than you love being Canadian.
The people on the French boat next door are coming over tonight.
He's probably going to have all kinds of really good information for us.
Would you go straight if it was you?
So, this kind of changes things.
What a great place to spend the winter.
Just in the city?
Not much more than just Water Street and George Street and...
Oh, of course, George Street.
And the...
You've been up Signal Hill, right?
No.
You're kidding? Well, if you haven't been up, we'll have to go. I think so. Where Marconi received the first wireless message. It was proof of concept that radio telegraphy works. The rest, of course, is history. The top of the hill didn't look quite like it does now. But when we go to the tower, you'll find they've got some old photographs of what the actual facility looked like and the building looked like where Marconi worked from. It's interesting.
So you set up an antenna up there and received a signal?
I believe it was on a kite. He flew a kite with the antenna.
Where was it transmitted?
Transmitter was in England.
All the way across the Atlantic?
Oh yeah, that was the idea.
Wow.
Yep, first transatlantic radio communication. Before it was built, there was a facility that signaled the ships about what was going on in the harbor, when they could come in and who was going and whatnot.
Really? With flags?
Yep. Oh, it was all flag signals in those days.
Wow.
Don't forget. There was no radio.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a great day now.
It's beautiful. Wow.
Ah, just another hurt. He's sightseeing. He's just sightseeing.
Yeah, that's a military aircraft, isn't it?
American Air Force, as a matter of fact.
American?
Yep.
Morning.
Back in 1986 for Remembrance Day, what you saw going on yesterday.
Yep.
I took a 4-plane Air Force aircraft, flew right in through the Narrows, right over to the top of the War Memorial.
Wow.
That was a few years ago. All set?
All set.
All right.
Oh, yay.
Let's put the feet in the street. You haven't been up Cabot Tower either?
No.
Okay. Well, that's where we'll start then.
Wonderful. Thank you again for coming out this morning.
You see that thing sticking up there out of the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
No.
It looks strange in a way. That's a periscope out of a German U-boat.
Oh wait, that one right there.
Yeah, see it up?
Oh, it's in that club, the officers club.
Yep, that's right, the crow's nest.
Yes.
You haven't been up there though, have you?
No.
You gotta go up and have a drink. Look up.
Are you allowed to? I thought it was a private club. Or...
It is, but visitors can go any old time.
Really?
Yeah.
And look through the periscope.
And look through the periscope. Yes. For this neck of the woods, you gotta get them when you can.
Yeah.
There's not that many of them.
Gosh, yesterday it was crazy wind. You said it's called Signal Hill because it's where they signaled the ships, or
Yep.
is it because of the radio?
No. They were signaling ships long before Marconi was even born. There's a Signal Hill. It's called Signal Hill because that's where they signal those ships from.
Yeah. It's so funny because it feels so intimate and tiny when you're down in town, but you look out here, it looks so big. It is a busy harbor. I'm amazed by how many of those large ships are constantly coming in, going, coming, going.
Oh, yeah.
Morning, how you doing?
Here's the original plaque.
I walked right by this place. I thought it was, you couldn't get in because the door was closed.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't come in.
There's Marconi. These are some of the old pieces of equipment.
Wow. So all these buildings have been torn down?
Yep. There were two antenna masts here. There's a signal station.
That's what it used to be like with
Yeah.
two signal
Yeah,
operators?
it was right here on this floor, where all that went on for years and years and years. They started it in '33. I can remember when the airport terminal looked like that too.
Really?
Yes.
It doesn't look like that anymore.
When I look at that picture, I feel old.
There's some whales. Oh wow. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that the whale tour guys are not out there now.
That's so close.
When you sail across, you'll be amazed at all the wildlife out there, including seabirds and stuff.
Yeah.
Not only the whales and whatnot. See this ring?
Yeah.
That's been here just over 100 years.
Wow.
And in 100 years, it has worn these two grooves simply wind blowing and moving it slowly over time.
100 years.
In 1897.
So is that bronze?
No, it's iron.
Iron.
Good quality though, must be.
Yeah.
To stand the test of time.
To not rust through in 100 years.
Yeah. These were anchor points for maybe a mast or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Which one is it? Kestrel? I can't make out. It looks like Kestrel.
Let's see. Looks like the Atlantic Kestrel.
Yep,
Yes.
that's right.
Wow, you know the ship.
Yeah.
So he's coming in from a few hundred miles away?
Yeah, from White Rose or Hibernia or Terra Nova.
You know the rigs too.
Right there.
I wonder how fast he's going.
Up until a few years ago, The pilot boats used to dock where you are.
Oh yeah.
At King's Wharf. Yep.
Wow, that was really cool.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Careful up there.
Frozen seawater up to 27 inches thick can be present in the waters off St. John's from February through April.
Greenland glaciers produce up to 40,000 icebergs annually. A typical iceberg is only 30 meters high, or 100 feet, weighing 204,000 tons. Only 1/8 of an iceberg appears above water.
Wow.
A little mortar.
I've never seen one before.
When I was young, the waterfront didn't look at all like that. It looked like this, all with finger piers all the way down the whole.
Really?
Yeah.
They took them all out?
All gone, yeah.
Wow. That's what it used to look like.
I think it's amazing. Those large ships just parallel park directly into these spaces.
It's nothing. Don't forget, they've got dynamic positioning systems too.
Oh.
So they got enough power in all the thrusters, and they probably got Z drives, so they can just touch this little stick and in she goes.
Yeah.
All playing video games as a child have finally paid off.
That's true.
During the night of July 9th, 1892, more than 1,700 buildings in the heart of St. John's were destroyed by fire. The blaze left 1,900 families homeless, but miraculously claimed only 2 lives. That's the area of St. John's that caught on fire.
So is that open in the winter as well, or?
Pretty well year round, except for Christmas Day and Easter Sunday, I think. I have been to every province and territory in Canada.
Yeah.
I've lived in 6 provinces. I've visited every state in the United States of America except one.
Which one?
Wow. Take a guess. Every
Hawaii.
one but one, of course. Every country in Western Europe, most of the countries in the Caribbean.
So why did you do all the traveling? What were you doing? Was
Well,
it pleasure, work, mixture of both?
work,
Yeah.
mostly. I was 25 years fighter pilot. I flew F-86 Sabres, F-104s, F-5s, lots of other crap in between.
Yeah.
This is the Geo Center. It's not a bad outfit in there.
Yeah.
It'll take a couple hours to go through.
Yeah.
The Geo Center, what's it like there?
It's all about the geology of the place. It's quite interesting.
Man, I was just looking at some of these streets, like how steep they are before they come up to the next level.
Oh yeah.
How is it like driving here in the winter?
Oh, it's just fun. When you get your driver's license here, nobody was allowed to get their license on an automatic. It had to be standard shift. They have a standard route.
Yeah.
They took you up to Power Street like this, and they just stop, and then they let go.
Wow.
You know, when you're young and you got to do the fast clutch shift accelerator shuffle.
Right.
Some people clutch, of course, in the.
I mean, that in the winter with ice and snow.
That's not deep.
So I have a question. I'm seeing all of these green nets outside of all the houses.
Yes.
Like, what is that for?
It's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard in your life. It's what people put over the garbage when they put it out to keep the seagulls and the crows off of it.
Really?
Honest
Don't they
to
just
God.
pick through the net?
Well, they can't get in and haul big chunks of it out.
Oh, okay.
It looks so stupid. I don't understand it. I thought it was the dumbest thing. Now, rurally here, everybody's got a garbage box.
Yeah.
You'll see them as we go. They literally stick their houses on the side of hills. Boop.
Oh. It's pretty solid rock on the side, eh?
Pretty good. Believe it or not, one winter back in the 60s, I can't remember what year, early 60s, they had an avalanche down here, and it wiped 2 or 3 houses out into the harbor and killed 4 or 5 people.
Oh my
Literally.
God.
Yeah. So you couldn't see it. I didn't. If you'd looked hard, you might have noticed that there's some avalanche nets out there. Well, there's steel cables with wire mesh.
Yeah. And they are literally like perched on the side of the hill. God. Don't go out the wrong door, you'll fall into the water.
You know what's happening?
Yeah, what a view.
We also noticed like a lot of the doors seem to have like a wooden storm door almost or something.
Oh
like
yes!
that.
Oh hell yes!
What are
Yeah,
those
what's
for?
that?
Storms.
Really?
Wintertime.
Just for extra insulation or?
Yeah. Extra keep as much of the draft out as you can. And in the summertime, you take that off and put up a screen door. In a winter blow, you ought to see what that looks like. And you say, I ain't taking a boat through there.
No, I say so.
Well, the waves will come over the top of the wall. I've seen it.
This must be so protected in here though, eh?
Once you get inside,
Once you get
Yeah.
in.
snug as a bug in a rug. And now, for some important things.
The hop shop.
The hop shop. We're not talking about little children's games.
I keep wanting to call it like a hurricane hole, but I guess it's
It is a hurricane hole. You got that right. Every year, there's at least 1 or 2 vessels that winter here.
Really?
Yeah. I
Wow.
think that one's been here for a while.
I've seen nothing like this in Ireland.
What a great place to spend the winter.
I'm in Aylesbury, right? Like 1892.
Oh, I had one of them last night. It's really nice.
What they do on the hour is called tastings.
Yeah.
You get to sample each of these beers. It costs $15. And they tell you the history of the brewery, and they will give you a history of each of these beers.
Wow.
And this Iceberg beer,
Yeah.
only beer in the world made with pure iceberg water.
Really? Wow.
Only beer in the world made with pure iceberg water. Just can't keep it.
Can't keep it in stock.
best news I've ever heard for stopping global warming. We don't want the icebergs to go away. We'll lose the beer.
Of course, it takes 30 days to make a beer, from start to finish. So you can't rush. You just can't make more.
No.
So now they're expanding because they maximize the amount of beer that they can produce. We put in 2 new fermentation tanks last year. Another bottling tank. That's it.
Yeah.
Because we can't grow that way. Parking lot. Can't grow that way.
Nope.
It's the garden.
Yeah.
Can't grow that way.
Nope.
Private property. You can't grow that way
The road.
because we're public road.
What you should do is buy a variety pack.
No, they don't have any made.
Oh,
Rather get a variety pack in the liquor stores.
okay.
It's called-
Same price anyway. isn't it?
Same price.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you. Really getting a good feeling for what this place is like now.
Here's the boathouse on the other side. You can see some of the boats are out alongside there.
Yeah.
The shells. Oh, it's a big thing. The whole city shuts down for race day. This place is jammed. You wouldn't believe it. There's the bandstand there where they have the band that perform during the races. All the little booths are set up on the other side. People hawking wares and trinkets and souvenirs. And we have one mosque in Newfoundland.
Really?
One mosque.
One mosque. Yeah, that's it right there. Now this is the beginning of the Trans-Canada Highway in Canada. Right here. 4,000 miles later you'll get to the Pacific Ocean. Okay, now we're leaving town.
Wow. Is this a real country?
Now this is the beginning of what's known as the Marine Drive. Doesn't look very marine at the moment, but it will.